drive-in was still there. A very cool place. I remember very distinctly going there with my mom and my dad and my brother and sitting on the roof of the classic station wagon and watching E.T. That just dated myself, didn't I?
We had 3 theaters back then: the MC, the Jewel, and the Macomb. We had the 12-14ers and the Teen Canteen on Friday nights, and roller rink on Saturdays.
Gratiot Drive-In, and that was a classic. I mean, when I take my father's '72 Cadillac Coupe de Ville and the legendary Green Machine, they called it, and sometimes it'd be a little bit heavy in the trunk, and we were those guys with nice leveling suspension, so that 2 or 3 friends in the trunk weren't as we went in, and I think everybody did that, but well, most people anyway, but. It wasn't unusual where they'd sell 100 tickets and have 300 people at the movie, but...
Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby.
Did you know that Mount Clemens' own Macomb Theater building was designed by a famous architect? It all started in 1920 when Frank Kendrick, Lewis Wolfe, and several other Mount Clemens businessmen incorporated the Macomb Theater Company. The company's goal was to build and operate a grand 1,000-seat theater in downtown Mount Clemens. To make the plans for the new building, the investors hired C. Howard Crane, who had designed Detroit's Orchestra Hall in 1919, and would later design the Fox Theaters in Detroit, St. Louis, and Brooklyn, New York. Crane was a specialist in theater design and drew plans for 250 movie palaces nationwide during his career. The new Macomb Theater opened on July 25, 1921, with a live vaudeville show and a silent movie called Scrap Iron, starring Charles Ray. The citizens of Mount Clemens turned out to fill every one of the 1,635 seats on opening night. The Macomb was lavishly decorated with marble floors, ornate plasterwork, and draperies of deep blue velour with gold fringe. As the building approaches its 95th birthday, it is still one of the grandest theater venues in Macomb County.
To get ourselves a treat.